PhilRobotics present NVlog, which was the winner last year. I think we're going to have Franklin Binos do the presentation. Welcome, Franklin? Sorry. All right.
Hello. Thank you. I'm just featuring one of our hobbies, what we do. We also join cosplay, so that's why. Anyway, I would like to thank the IRRI and especially the climate unit for helping us out in doing the envelope. We are actually trying to build it on an international standard. So right now I'm going to show you the hardware first. The envelope, as I have said last year, has a GSM module and a microcontroller. This device, we built this device since we are all hardware and software enthusiasts. So we made our custom design board and we add a very huge battery. Since last time that we calibrated it, when there was I think 1 week rain, the battery dies out. So we need to put a bigger battery so that the data wouldn't be lost. So we would continuously sense data even if there's no sun, since we are solar powered. What we have done for now is the temperature and humidity sensor. We are actually trying to calibrate it with the climate unit, making it more accurate and in par with the current system. And then this data is actually being transmitted on our website. So I would like to show you the website. This is the existing website that this is the existing data that we have gone so far. We added the GPS location for now it is fixed, but the data transmitted goes here, and I would like to emphasize first the graph. This is the sample graph that we have taken. This is actually live from, not really, okay. Last night, okay. So we tried to run it last night, and this is the data that has been gathered. So you can actually check it on the link. For the humidity example, for the humidity sensor, then anyway, that's the data. Then the data gathered could actually be downloaded in different file format also. So could be downloaded on CSV, and even the image could be also downloaded so that the researchers could actually study it more. And then okay. The envelope is a flexible system which could add a lot of sensors. So the list of sensors that we are trying to build is the temperature, humidity, temperature sensor, humidity sensor, anemometer, wind vane, pyranometer. That is the sensor for now. But we are actually working on adding other sensors since the system is capable of handling new sensors, new developed sensors without changing the hardware, without changing the website. You could actually add, if there's a new sensor like flood monitoring sensor, you could also add pH sensor, you could add ammonia sensor, you could add CO2 sensor, you could add any sensor that you think needed on the system. You could even put 10, 20, even 100 temperature sensor only on one system, on one envelope. And you could add you could place envelope on different areas, maybe installing it around, example around the Philippines, with one envelope sensor with with one envelope system with different sensor. For example, one system has 10 temperature sensor, the other has maybe wind vane paranometer. So all those data would be collected only one system, one location, so that the researcher would easily study it without going on the field. Well, that's one of our goals. Anyway, when we experienced during our calibration that the envelope lost its power due to no available sunlight, we decided to improve the system by adding battery management system. We also plan to put the voltage reading, the charging on the website also, so that the researcher would know if the envelope would run dry, so he could program it to gather data during the morning when there's a sun, and during the night, envelope would just collect the data and transmit it during morning. And then we also noticed that what if the internet, if there's a storm, what happens? What we really need is that when all the technologies are down, no internet, 1 week brownout, so how do we get the data? Since it's very important for us, especially for us end user, we need to know what's happening. Is there a flood? Is there a storm? So we decided to come up on a idea that uses Morse code. So we plan to look for maybe transmitted on internet or on radio, sends the data sound via Morse code. Then we built an app that could interpret the data, so the Morse code, so that it would be readable. I would like to introduce Vic for this new app that we are trying to build, and we would like to integrate it also to envelope. Victor?
Good afternoon. With the envelope hardware, we can gather the data. With the envelope website, we can collect the data and deliver it to the scientists or end users. But what if we experience during Habagat, there's no internet? So during our brainstorming, we came up with trying to find the lowest and still the easiest form of electronic communication, which is Morse code. So to give a demonstration of what we have now, so since this is just a prototype for the next iteration of the envelope project, so we believe you're familiar with this sound. Well, not really. That's not Morse code. But okay, that's just one of the transmission that we tried, no? So since we're using Morse code, you can use ordinary radios, even if there's no internet. You can use ordinary speakers. You can use TVs using dead air. You can transmit data to anyone. So even in local radios, according to the KBP, Kapisanan Broadcaster ng Pilipinas, radio reach in the Philippines is 98%. So internet reach is very much lower than that. So for this application, you just need an iPhone, Android, or a tablet, and just an ordinary radio in any audio source. So it will look like this. So no special hardware, no need for subscription. It is a broadcast at its most basic. So since we can design it to make it a localized system, as you can see here, you can localize the. I think this is Bicolano. No, Bicolano. Okay. And then you can just monitor which sites are your most favorite locations. So Morse code using our system can transmit up to 300 words per minute. So in a single broadcast, you can practically broadcast the status for the entire Philippines. So as we go along this project, since this is the envelope project with IRRI is an ongoing project, we will try to refine the system and then package it. So of course, our end goal is to make it more useful to more Filipinos, more farmers, or end users. And of course, we're still trying to figure out what are the commercial applications for this system. That being said, I'd like to hand it over back to Frank.
Thank you. So thank you for the IRRI, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here and to finish the project envelope. And I hope that one day next year it would be fully working, and that the researcher would use it and would utilize it properly, so that it would be locally available. And I think if it's locally available, it would be easier for maintenance, troubleshooting. If ever there's a problem, you would just easily call us and we would fix the problem. Thank you.